Good morning, Santosh. Hello, Pranav. Hi, Santosh, can you make me host? Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Hi, Rupendra. Good morning. Santosh, can you make me host? I'm unable to share my screen. Just give me a second. Let me call. Can you confirm me that you're able to see my screen? Hi, Rupendra.
Just wait a second, sir.
Yeah.
One
So
second,
what
please.
we'll do is we are already done with our Python numbers, okay, data types, sets, tuples, dictionaries, if and else, while loops, and what do you say, dictionary and set, right? Now what we'll do is we'll go for functions. Okay. So function is a block of code, okay, which we could run for n number of times, okay, where you can give parameters or where the function could result the data and that result could be used somewhere else. So, okay. Function is okay if you want to create something for n number of times, okay, with a different parameters, okay, you create a function. Okay. So there are a few things that we need to ensure while we writing a function. So whenever we write a function, it doesn't make any output for us. Okay. Whenever we write a function, that means whenever we define a function, it doesn't execute anything because we are creating only a layer of it where whenever I need, I will use this function. Later, if you want to use the function, you need to call the function. Okay. So let's see a few examples. Okay, let's see small example. So every function while we defining, you need to create a keyword which is known as def. That means you are defining the function. Okay, you are defining the function. Def space function name. So let me give. Okay, once you give the name, you need to give parenthesis. Okay, so in this parenthesis there will be arguments, but as of now let's see only with an empty listing. Okay. Now what I'll do is give I. Now let me use just print hello world. That's nothing else. Just here print hello. Okay. What I have given? I have just given def, that is defining a function. Later function name which is hi, and a open and closed parenthesis. Okay, and colon and whatever that I wrote later would be part of the function's block code. Okay. So when I press enter, now here nothing has happened because we wrote the function. Okay, we write the function. Now if you want to use it, what I need to use hi and let me use open and close it parenthesis. Okay, because here
Yeah,
I
yeah, sir.
call in the function. Okay.
आ गया
Normally if I give x or let's say if I define
मैं
hi,
लाइट जलेगा ना
so yeah, Rupendra.
यस सर नथिंग सर
You're saying something. Okay. Normally, whenever we call X, okay, those are variables, right? But whenever I have a string after sorry, with the open and closed parentheses, that means it is a function. Now, if I click this, what would be my answer?
हेलो व्हाट
Uh, yes, because I am defining that whenever I call this function to execute the below, For the execution of below, what I will get? I will get hello world. Okay. Now let's see how we could pass arguments in the parenthesis. Okay. In the parenthesis, I haven't given, right? I given def hi and print hello world. Now what I will do is I will say def hi within parentheses instead of word I will give something known as name. Now what I'll do, I'll just give print hello. And this should be in double quotes because this is a string, right? Okay. Now if I execute this, okay, what will happen?
Print name. Hello.
If I execute this, what will happen? Nothing will happen because here we are defining the function again, right? Now if I call hi, okay, and if I open and close in parentheses and execute, see I got an error. Whenever previously I don't in line number 57 I don't get an error, right? But in line
Yes.
number 59 we got error because we have defined this function with one argument, that is name. So within the parenthesis there is name. That means it is expecting to give one positional argument. Okay, positional argument. You can have a number of positions, and this is zeroth position that we have given because we have given only one, right, one position, one argument basically. So it is expecting something to be given at the in the parentheses. Okay, now what I will do, hello, hi. What I will do, I'll make within brackets. Give me hello Rupendra, right?
Yes.
So we need to give whatever the things that's inside. Okay, that means the argument that we need to give. And how many arguments can we give? We can give n number of arguments. But the only thing is, whenever you give an argument, you need to ensure while calling the function, you need to give same argument, same number of arguments. Okay. So whenever I have
Yes.
given, okay, let's say I have given two arguments, I need to give two arguments while calling the function. So let's say I use the same, let's use the same def comma age. I'll just use def comma Upendra comma 25.
Yes, sir.
See what I got? I got name of the user is Upendra, age of user ID user is.
Yes.
That is 25. Okay. So in this, if I want to use something else, okay, name, comma, age, comma, okay, let's say location.
Okay.
See, here it is saying if I give an additional parameter, it is giving me wrong. But if I first I need to define, right?
Location.
So I'm defining
Yes.
that, okay, and later, do n number of parameters like this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Just give me a second. Yeah, you give n number of parameters like this, okay? Now, Upendra, I will give
Okay,
a
sir.
task. Can you perform it?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to do create a function where it retrieves taking the square of the number and it gives us the area. So you need to create an area function,
Area
one
function.
area and one perimeter. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you try that?
Yes, sir. We will try.
Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes. Once you are done, paste it in chat. Okay?
Sure, sir. सर उस एरिया का रेडियस क्या रहेगी सर?
Sorry.
एरिया का रेडियस क्या रहेगा सर?
Yeah, one is for area, the other is for perimeter.
फर्स्ट इज सर डेप्थ एरिया
Mhm.
ब्रैकेट
For the square. Okay. You could
या
give either for a square or for a rectangle. Okay. No worries. Okay. We will see. No worries, Rupindra. Rupindra, are you able to see line number 69?
यस सर
So what we have done is we create one function. Okay. In this function,
यस
we define s as a variable. Okay. S as a variable, and this variable is defined at, so this variable is asked to print in the second function basically. Okay.
यस
In def, in function one, we have done what we given. We asked it, we defined a variable s is equal to this, and inside the def function one, we created one more function which is a nested function basically. Function
यस
inside a function. Okay. Then what we call F2. So whenever we call F2, it will give print S. What is S? It will go to F1 and it will get what is S. S is already defined over there, right?
यस सर इट्स ऑलरेडी डिफाइंड
Whenever we run the F1 function, it will go to first, it will execute the second line, and it will save as S is equal to some value. Later it will go to F2, and there we ask it to print S, and we also called F2. That means it need to print S. That is print the name of the
यस
user. So whenever we give an F1, it will give the output of F2.
यस
This is known as nested
F2
function.
यस सर
Function inside a function.
फंक्शन साइड फंक्शन
Okay, now let's do one thing. Okay, now F area. Okay,
यस सर
value size went to 2.
2
This is for area of a square. So if I call area of say go 25, right?
यस सर
So in the same way, if I want for area for a, let's say, rectangle, L comma B, what we have, we will get length and breadth for this one, right? So we'll ask print what is the area for rectangle length into breadth, right? I will use the same area but with two parameters because this is rectangle. Area is not defined because I have given one more E over here. 22 into 10, 220, right?
यस सर
So are we clear over here?
यस सर यस
Okay. Now what I will do is I will do something for the same example. Okay. Now I will show you. let's complete. Okay. So instead of print, okay, instead of print, I will do return. What I will do, I will do return. Okay, now I will give the same this thing. Area. Okay. In line number 74 and 76, whenever you see the output, is there any difference that you identify?
No. Print and return. But
So, any difference that you have?
yeah, return is also what is print. So
Sorry?
return is there a return sir.
Yes.
And
While answer, if you see, right, there is no difference.
yes,
But let me show you something else, okay? I will execute again line number 72, 74, and I will say x is equal to area and type of x.
yes,
See, when I given this, what I got? I got non-type,
yes, sir.
okay? And I will execute the same over here, and I will make this as y. See, when I call type of 5, what it returned me?
Integer.
It gave me integer. So what will
Mm,
happen? What is the difference is whenever you print, right? So normally whenever you print, normally it is just whatever it's there, it will give as a string. But whenever we are doing as a function, it returns as a non-type. It doesn't belongs to any type. Okay, but whenever you say return, right? Return, it converts into either a value, either it's an int or a string, basically. Okay. So it will return as something as a data type that which you are requiring. So why it is important again? So whenever, let's say if I given for the same example, let's say length and breadth, that is area. So what we'll do for an area, we will paint. So we have given per square meter. The painting cost is 15 rupees per square meter. So what we need to do, we need to give area into per square meter 12 rupees. Okay, let's say we'll give 10 rupees and into 10 so that we will get the answer for how much that the painting cost. I mean, for the full area paint cost. Now, what I will do is I will make this x. So cost equal to what it would be. It should be area into 10, right?
yes, sir.
Isn't it? Hello.
Yes, sir.
I will make the same, but I will make y into 10. Okay, here what we difference is here for x we have given print, for y we have given return. See, when I execute, it says
As of type bracket.
it doesn't give me any output. Okay, okay, let me call cost. Okay, what is the type over here? Okay, we are directly multiplying, right? So that's what it is on. Okay. No worries. Normally, whenever we are doing, right? So whenever we do print and we execute, or as I converted, right? It's got converted. Let me do one more thing for your this thing. Confused. Type. See here, the type X has converted into int. That is why I am getting this. Okay, 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 okay. Let me again do this. Oops. See, I just what I have done is I have run 89 and 90 because whenever I run area in the previous column, this x become integer. That's why it we got the this thing. What you say? That's why I executed the previous command. Now in this one, right? So area we have given 22 comma 10. Now when I give print, it gives us a non-type. Okay, type of x is non-type. So if you see the error, what is the error over here? Unsupported operand type. Okay, for non-type and integer. That means non-type is x because here x is a non-type. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? So if I use the same, okay, for the lateral this thing. See, I got for 91 and 92 the same thing. I'm able to get 2200, right?
Yes,
So that is the difference between print and return. So whenever you have asked for print, you can't use for further, okay, either in a function or anything. Okay, either you could use this inside a function or as a variable, okay, to defining. But these things like it is bit difficult while you're using print. But whenever you want, you have other usages, okay, later. Then what you call is you will call return. Okay.
okay,
So for the same thing, okay, for the area, let's say I have given this one, right? What you say? Hmm. Now what we'll do is we'll do something known as lambda. What is that? Lambda. So we already created one function. What is the function? Whenever we got area into side. Okay, what is that? Def area while given side, right? Side. That is side square, right? Print side, right? Area of 25. It gives 625, right? Now what I will do is there is something known as lambda. Lambda is known as an anonymous function in Python. That means we won't give any name to this function. Okay? We don't give def or anything. Okay? And we create an anonymous function which could use only for once. Okay? When we give an lambda, lambda will be given only when we have only one. Okay? One input. Okay? Or one argument. Okay, and whatever it's returning, it's also should be a single liner. Okay, now how could I do that? For the same function, you are able to see in 93, right? What I will do is I will make area equal to I said lambda, right? So what I need to give, I need to give lambda, 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 which is an anonymous function. Then I need to give my side. Okay, side. Right. Okay. Sorry. SID. And what I need to return? I need to return side square, right? Side into side. What happened?
10%.
Number. Sorry, my bad. I had given number one more this, right? What I do, I'm using. Okay, let me use just for this thing. I will use P. A P of P. Okay, we got it right. The same thing, but with a different function.
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Mm,
Yeah.
hello.
Mm. Yes, sir.
That's done. Okay, now what we do? Okay, let's do one factorial, which is known as recursive function. Okay, that means
Okay,
okay,
sir.
in the function, okay, it will repeat the function until you get an this thing, until you uh, make the instance, okay, while you give that it should be ended for particular condition, okay, or what we could say is it call it function, okay, it call the same function itself, okay.
So,
So what is 5 factorial? What is 5 factorial, Max? Oh, let me call def. So what is 5 factorial first? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right?
1.
This is 5 factorial. So in
So
recursive
this is
function, what
1.
we do is we call one function, okay, for the 5 factorial and we loop the function till it reaches
Yes.
the 0 factorial. So it is, if this can also be write as 5 factorial, 5 into 4 factorial, right? Isn't it? 5 into 4 factorial. And again, it is 5 into 4 into 3 factorial, right? So if we write in a function, okay, this we call it as, this we could use the function and we call the same function again and again. So what I'll do is def factorial, or let's say FSE and I will call n. If n equal to 0. So what I am asking, if n equal to 0, return 1. Why I am asking n equal to 0, return 1? What is 0 factorial? Rupendra, what is 0 factorial?
Okay.
What is 0 factorial?
Minus 1.
0 factorial is 1, right? If it is not 0, I'm asking it will go for n. I given n into 5 factorial, n into 4 factorial. 5 factorial is equal to 5 into 4 factorial. 4 factorial is equal to 4 factorial into 3 factorial, right? In the same way, I'm converting return n into factorial. That means FAC of n minus 1. That means it will give me, for the first iteration, let's say if I give 10, it would be 10 into 9 factorial. Okay. So once I'm done, this is the function. Now if I want factorial, what I'll do, just factorial of 5. What is the 5 factorial?
120.
Okay, what is the 3 factorial? 3 into 2 into 1, 6, right?
Right.
Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So one thing you need to understand is whenever you don't have anything to do with the function, then you could use print, okay, as an output where you want to see the output. That's it. Okay. But whenever you want to reuse this function's output, then you need to give this as a return. And always try to give return instead of print, which would be advisable. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any questions till now?
No, sir.
Okay. Tomorrow, what we'll do is we have given these things, right? Like arguments. So here we have given uh, only single argument or multiple arguments. Tomorrow, we'll see what is the default argument, okay? What is slash arg, okay? What is double slash arg? We'll see in detail tomorrow how we could give different types of parameters.
If there are functions,
Sorry?
is there every function, a function,
No, in the function only. In the function only, I have given n comma, I have given side, I have given length comma breadth, right? So here we are defining the variables. So there are few other things also. So instead of defining n number of variables, I could just give slash arg, okay, star arg, okay, those things. Only we'll see while we going through. Okay, it should be we'll use those inside the function only at the time of arguments. Okay.
okay, sir.
Any questions till now?
No, sir.
Whether any questions? Okay, then we'll meet tomorrow. Okay.
Sir,
Thanks, Rupendra.
have a good day, sir.
Same to you. Bye.